it says the formula for a vertex of a parabola is x comma f of x, where x is equal to negative b over 2a. So that's assuming that we have some formula for a parabola, and so that's usually given in the formula like a sub n x squared, or we'll just write ax squared plus bx plus c. That's usually our general formula, and so it would be negative b over 2 times a. So that's where we draw those numbers for. And then it says, part A asks us, how is the vertex of the parabola and its maximum and minimum related? So, we know that we'll either have a parabola that looks something like this, or one that looks like this. Well, I'll do it a little bit better. Or one that looks like that. These are two general forms of parabolas. So, and then this version of the parabola, when it's pointing down, means we have a leading coefficient a that's a negative. And so if a is less than 0, then we can see that our vertex is equal to a maximum. Likewise, if a is positive, so if a is greater than 0, then our vertex is a minimum. So that's how they're related. Now it says how, I think it's asking, how do you find the range of a function? So, or how do you find the range of this function? So again, depending on whether a is the maximum, or whether your vertex is a maximum or a minimum, if your vertex is the maximum, that's going to be the top boundary of your range. You're not going to go any higher than that. So your range is going to be from this y value down towards negative infinity. Likewise, if your vertex is the minimum, you're going to start here at your vertex for your range, go up to positive infinity. So it just depends on your vertex. And then C wants us to sketch a graph. We can do that really quick. It says sketch f of x is equal to negative 2x squared plus 8x plus 1. And then we're going to find the maximum minimum value of the function and the range of the function. So again, we can find our vertex. So I know it's going to be a downward facing parabola. So I know at my vertex it's going to be a maximum. And I can find my vertex by doing negative b, so negative 8 over 2 times negative 2. So that's positive, so we have 8 over 2, which is 4. We're going to plug that in to actually get what my value is, what I want to find f of 4. And that's equal to 4 squared is 16 times negative 2 is negative 32, plus 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1. So, right, because that's 16. Let's just make sure that we did this right. Negative b, negative 8 over 2 times negative 2, which is 4. Oh, sorry, so 8 divided by 4 is not 4, it's 2. So then we're looking for f of 2, excuse me. So f of 2, we got 2 squared is 4 times, or negative 2 is negative 8, plus 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1, so that gives us a value of 9. So our maximum value is 9, and since we know that it's a max, we know our range then will be from negative infinity to 9, and it's included. So that's our range. And that's how you do it, and then I can sketch it really quick, because I know that my vertex happens at 2, 9. And then at 0, it goes through the point 1. So it's going to look like this. That's my sketch.